this every time, but we are streaming before 10 p.m. It's insane. Sam, say hi to everyone.
Greetings and salutations. It is before 10 and I can actually make a semi-coherent thought.
Woo!
I don't know how it feels weird be doing this early.
This, for context for anyone, the sun is still out. I can see it shining through the windows, in fact, which is just odd. All right. Now, in case anyone has noticed, the Caves and Cliffs Part 2 update has shown up. Therefore, oh, Sam, I'm already in. I don't know if you're in already.
Oh, oh,
My bad.
I'm
I'm alone. I'm just waiting for you to
yeah,
pop
I'm
into the
I'm
void.
locating server.
Uh,
Oh, there we go.
oh, you're outside the house.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I got popped over there too. Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember being here.
where am I? Who am I? Okay. So since we actually have coherent thoughts and coherent big brain moments, I think we can actually get something done this episode.
I think so too.
Like, it might be a big maybe. It might be a huge maybe. But I think we can do it. Um, now comes the wonderful question of Sam. What do you want to do?
Uh, I okay. Here's the thing about this. I am horribly indecisive.
Wait, no, I remember what we were gonna do. We were gonna build little like roofs so in case of a thunderstorm our animals wouldn't get shocked and
Oh,
killed.
yes, I remember now. Yeah, sort of like a shed thing.
Yeah. Okay, so for that I believe we need, do we want to make it out of wool or do we want to make it out of like actual like blocks or something? Cuz or we can make it out of glass
Hmm.
so that sunlight can still get through, and then that way the because the
That
grass needs sunlight.
yes. Hmm. I mean, I'm sure we have enough. We have quite a bit of glass, so we could do that.
Okay. um so I think, okay, do you want me to go start mining for sand just to get the sand?
Um, you could. We got how much? Where is
I'm gonna
somewhere in
drop the
here?
glass over by you. It's right there.
Ooh, all right. So we just want the entirety of this little paddock here to be have a glass roof.
I think so. Also, fuck, I can't. Fence posts can be the post that we can put on top. Like, are you seeing, like, we could put on top here and then have the glass over it like an actual, like, little, like, paddock roof. Did that
Oh,
make
he means just so. I think so. Just basically build off of these posts to make the frames for this roof.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I'm so
Yes.
happy you understood that. Because I sure as hell didn't understand what I said.
Extrapolation.
Words are not my strong suit, never have been. Don't know how I did so well in English. I am.
But like I was saying, today's big brain time.
Today is big brain time. It is amazing. It's such big brain time. I see an entire island of sand. I'm gonna fucking mine that shit. Wait, actually. Sam, there's big brain
Yeah.
moment. Do
What?
I go across the ocean to the little island over there, or do I stick closer to home in the event that I once again, for the umpteenth time, um get lost again and have to find my way back
Hmm.
home?
Well, where is this island What?
It's like starting point island.
Oh, I see. Hmm. I think it's close enough where you should be able to find home. Although I don't know about starting today because the sun is going down right now.
You are correct. Also, real quick, hey Thunder, training tomorrow evening. I'm very sorry. I work. I work every day. I am so sorry. I have to find a time. I everything lately is just so compacted in like a time frame. I still really do. I am just all I know is work. All I know is uh all I know is Quick Trip. That's all I know.
Pain, agony, even suffering, if you will.
Suffering.
Torture for those inclined.
So no, here's the thing. I love my job. Like,
Hmm.
is it better than where I worked prior, which is good old Wally World? Yes. Indefinitely better. Work is hard, and I'm very tired all the time. And I just, like, I. How do I explain this? Work has been to the point where I think that's all I've been doing. And then I finally have, like, time to just sit down and exist. And my brain, first thing that comes to mind is sleep.
I absolutely know the feeling when I first started like my college courses back in like 2019. I was trying to work and go to classes at the same time, and I was getting up at 6, going to classes, and then going from there directly to work, and then working until about 9. And I'm terrible at telling anybody no or saying, yeah, I can't do this. And like things just got so stressful and overwhelming that I didn't even really give in a 2 weeks notice. I just basically just had a full breakdown out in the yard, and they found me throwing up in a dumpster just out of stress.
I remember that because you came to work the next day, or came into class the next day, and you were. And I was just like, "Hey, man, how was work? Like, I know you said it was stressful," and you were like, "Oh, I'm not working anymore," and I was like, "Uh-oh, what happened?" And then you said, I was like, "Sam, take care of yourself, please."
I mean, honestly, it got to a point where it's like I cannot keep it's like I can't keep my composure and not cry at this point, but I still want to get stuff done. So I would just go out in the yard and work on the forklift because I was like one of the few people there certified to do so, and nobody bothered me, so nobody would notice. That
Sam,
went on for like 2 weeks.
Sam, I swear to God. Oh God, I opened the wall. Hold
What
on,
happened?
hold on. No, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. No, 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 no. The second I see you, the second that we get back into campus, I swear to God, I'm gonna hug you so fucking hard. Like, dude, I'm so sad. I, ju-
Th-
I just miss you.
this year has just, I mean, this, I don't, I don't know how to form a coherent sentence to describe how this year has gone. It's just been like it just sort of been like one random ass thing happening from like out of the corner of another.
Yeah,
I well I specifically remember. Also, how high do you think we should go with this?
a little
Like,
bit higher, methinks. Also, Groovy is on voice chat. Give me a second. Also, Thunder. In conclusion, yes, I would love to. Would you like to come to Quick Trip and do training with me? I'm sure it's gonna be slow. It's a weekend. Oh wait, hold on. I need to have big brain moment. Uh, okay, 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 okay. How do I add people? Oh, okay.
and
No,
Discord?
it's on. Okay, hold on. We need to get off this voice call and go on to other voice call.
Oh, okie dokie. Hang on a sec.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Try to help. Try to help. Rory's being a bitch. I'm being your favorite bitch.
What the
I'll eat
fuck?
something your mom made. What?
The child. Okay. Hi, we are live.
Oh. No.
Yes, I told you we were
Shut
on
up.
stream. Sam's here
You guys
too.
went in the call. I had no idea.
Oh my god. Hi, Sam. Sam, are you in?
Howdy.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, Fake Sam. It's been a bit.
It's been a while.
And good riddance to that. You know what? I was happy without you.
Wow.
I exist to make your life difficult.
No, I know.
Are you coming?
Trust me,
into
I am
the
aware.
world?
What?
What?
Are you coming into the world or no?
Me?
Yes.
I'm a little busy right now, so I don't think I'm gonna be jumping on quite yet, but I might jump on a little bit later.
Okay. Also, hi, Rory.
Hi! Hi, stream! Hi, stream! Hello! You didn't hear what I said before.
Everyone heard what she said before, and by everyone, I mean Thunder, and that's it.
Well, he didn't think your mom made it. It'll be a 5-course meal. I hate you.
At least I think I don't know. Thunder might have just kind of went. You know what? I'm tired.
Thunder?
Yeah, he's in chat. He asked me about training
Oh
tomorrow.
shit!
He asked me about training tomorrow, and I had to politely tell him no because I'm at work. I told him if I train at work with me.
Sorry, my chair is full right now, child.
Wait. Okay, alright. I have.
Thunder, if you're still in chat, talk to me, baby!
Where? Hold
I'm
on.
bored, I don't know.
We're actually completing something this time.
Wait, is my son still alive? I have to jump
Yes,
in now.
your son is still alive. He is currently upstairs. If I remember correctly, he is not upstairs. What the fuck happened to the child?
Uh-oh.
Cow?
Where is Wait,
Cow?
are they outside?
Yes! It is
You brought my
outside.
cow outside? What the fuck?
No, the cow went outside.
I don't remember what I named my cow. That's something
have it written
cool.
down. Keith. Keith is
I don't
outside.
know.
Wait, no! Wait!
Who?
Keith. Keith is your cow. Keith is at the vacation house. Good
Why
morning.
is
Oh yeah.
No, I left. Did you guys stream without me?
I told you we were streaming one night and you said you couldn't because you had school. Remember? Bruh.
I'm mad at you.
I literally told you that we were streaming and you said
Serious,
that you
I'm
couldn't.
fucking fuming.
I am sorry. We took care of Keith. He's here.
You know what, Jen? Sorry doesn't cut it.
Jesus! See, you're angry. She's under control, bitch.
No.
Okay.
You're the one who put education above e-fame.
Yes.
Bye. I'll see you later, maybe.
Bye-bye.
Where is everything? We need more
Alright,
iron.
fuckwads, I'm jumping on.
Okay. I need to find.
Why didn't you go? Alright, fuck on.
I need to find more iron. Do we have more iron?
No.
Not-
I think we do somewhere.
You gotta specify whether you're talking to the real Sam or the fake Sam, okay?
I thought we were gonna go with the name Groovy for you.
No, but I'm the real Sam. So I don't know why I have to be reserved down to a nickname. He's the imposter, not me. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
Haha, I'm on a poll.
good for you. Groovy, we are building things for paddocks.
For what?
We are building like little shields so our little horsey and our little sheepies over here do not get killed. Do not! Stop! Gremlin child, stop it!
Where is my son?
Son, where did he
Is this my
go? We had
Is
him.
this-
Did he phase out of existence because
Is
our
this my
first boss
son?
did that?
Is this my son? I think this might be my son. Are you my
Yes.
son? Hello.
Are
Sir,
you my dad?
sir, fucking look at me, sir. Sir. That is not
Oh
my
yeah,
son.
no, because your son grew up. Your son grew up.
No, my son turned into a dick. I need a new son.
Oh, hey, we have a llama, I guess, now.
Oh,
Gross,
yeah.
kill it.
Hello. Hey.
Someone in chat?
Thunder was in chat.
Thunder!
Do not know if Thunder is still in chat. Thunder asked me
Thunder!
about training. I told him I am sorry at work. You must, if you want to train, you can come train with me at work. For anyone that is questioning training, hand
Don't
combat
question it.
training.
Don't question it. Just don't question it.
Oh my god.
Just don't question it.
We do not have more iron, and my iron shovel is just no longer existing.
I don't care.
Alright. And it's sun setting. Oh god!
Hi.
You scared the shit out of me! I turned around and you were just sprinting full force at me. And I was like, I wasn't able to move.
I am the building man from Building Land. I phase in and out of existence as I please.
I mean, that's fair, that's fine. Honestly, as you should. Hole. No.
Anyway. Family.
I see.
I am not the only hell spawn in this hole.
Okay.
If anything,
Wait.
I know I can make Jen laugh at least once.
Okay. Now comes the wonderful question. Do we continue building into the night? Or
Yes.
do we escape to morning?
We can just keep building, because night is not that difficult.
It is when your house is basically just a big red sign that says, "Come here, rent free." For no
Jen, these are a bunch
reason.
of pixels on our screen. They have an algorithm. As long as we know the algorithm, we can fuck them up.
Alright.
Unlike how I'm doing it, I'm dying.
Stop dying.
Shut up, fake Sam.
Bruh!
I don't need your approval.
I need approval every now and then. Okay.
That is a spooky noise.
Spooky, ooky, ooky noise. Alright.
What if I made a penis?
Well,
No filter mode today, baby!
what if I love how it's a question of what if I made a penis? It's not like what if or could if or should if. It is what if I made a penis?
Because what if I don't give a shit? What if I want to get your stream demonetized?
I mean,
You invited me here, Jen. This is on you.
YouTube and Twitch don't have to know that it's a penis. It could just look like a,
It's my special
abstract
tower.
art.
my special tower. Woo, boy. Okay.
It's my special colorful tower. It is not,
Why are there
in fact,
so
the male
many-
genitalia.
Why are there so many creepers? What gave them the right to exist?
Because life is
Creepers
pain.
look like peepees.
I'm
I'm sorry.
What?
I should have taken my meds. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you take your meds?
Eh,
Dumbass! No, go take your meds.
no, I got diagnosed with cool kid syndrome. Now I take Adderall.
No, anyone watching VOD later, take your fucking meds.
I'm watching VOD later.
Take your meds.
Drink water. Don't be stupid. Do your homework. Do your homework.
In
And
case you didn't hear it before, do your
eat
fucking
the
homework.
rich.
Yeah, that's fair. Sam, anything to report?
Our
He's fake. He's an
glass
imposter.
on.
Ah! Hang on, guys.
Alright. Sam, anyway, anything to report that you want to tell people?
Nothing really. My life is pretty uneventful. Really, the biggest thing I can say is I have a slight cold.
No! You can't have a cold. It's illegal. You can't.
No, no sick. Very illegal.
Yes, because at this point, I'm just, like, I am convinced it like, definition of a glass cannon. I fear you getting sick.
Hey, boys, I'm gonna dip for a hot sec. Be back in 30? Probably. Maybe. Who knows?
Okie
Kid syndrome takes up a lot of my time. Alright, losers.
Okay, fuck Underman. Mr. Endy Boy, please do not perceive me. I don't perceive you. I did, but we're not going to talk about it. I'm lost. God. Why do I do this to myself all the fucking time? Why do I lose house?
Are you lost?
No, I'm not. Okay. Whew. I was lost for a minute. I was trying desperately to not look at Mr. Endy Boy.
I got spooked there for a second because I looked over and Mustard's name tag popped up and I was not expecting it.
Mustard! Oh my god, zombies on top! Oh my god!
Ow. Okay, you know what? I'm going to bed.
Bedtime! Run! Down into the basement! Bedtime!
I like our pets that have just probably been sitting here for like 2 weeks now.
Just like, wonder when Mom and Dad are coming home. Respectfully, Mom and Dad.
No, I don't want any. I do not have a car and it does not have an extended warranty. Go away.
Oh god, it's so funny because I got a spam call from AT&T. It was like, "Good morning. Your AT&T profile is subject for like an upgrade." And I'm like, "Bitch, I use US Cellular. The hell you mean?"
I got a call. It was kind of like that, but it was I'm here to talk about your Spectrum plan. And I was just like, we don't have a Spectrum plan. But the guy was just like, okay, and then hung up. The most respectful spam caller I've ever met.
We love that for you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna eat some fish. I'm just gonna bite into some fish.
Crunchy.
Oh god. Okay. Alright. How much? Oh, wait. I have so much more sand.
Ooh.
We are making progress. Now to go mine the rest of the stuff over there. Maybe, methinks. I do not know.
Oh, also, I know, like, text, I keep getting, like spammed, like, porn links and stuff for some reason. Bro, I don't know why.
Dude, really same!
My mom, even, it is like, I mean, it's like, okay, I mean, you're kinda barking up the wrong tree, but okay.
Dude, I completely... Like, I've been getting those too, and it's just like, sexy single mom looking to send you a video, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm really, honestly, I'm fine. No thanks. And it'll be just a different URL every time, and I'm just like, please. I'm just trying to work. I don't want to be sent nudes from a MILF. No, thank you.
Not right now.
Not right now, anyway.
I just like someone like sends you that and just be and just like find like the dumbest looking like meme response you can find is like now this is epic.
Oh, okay. So this is like small story time from when I was younger. So I had recently got Skype.
Mm-hmm.
And I used it to Skype with my friends, you know, because I wasn't like, you know, anytime I couldn't go out with some friends or I would just want to talk to them late at night, you know, I had Skype.
Mm-hmm.
And there was time where this lady kept messaging me. I was 14, I was like, what the fuck? And this lady was messaging me and she was just like, yeah, do you wanna like hop up on a private chat room? And my brain is like, what the fuck? I am a fresh 14-year-old. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I am convinced this person is like, you know, trying to send me explicit shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she kept saying the same thing over and over again. It would be like between messages. And like my brain's like, what the fuck? So I showed it to my friend and she sent a message basically threatening, like, do not message my friend anymore. You are creeping her out. Stop it. You're a creep. It did not occur to me until 7 years later that that was a fucking porn bot. I thought it was an actual person. And I just like recently remembered it. I was like, I was a porn bot. We were reasoning with a porn bot.
Just please stop saying dumbass shit. You're not making any sense.
And it like happened again while we were in confirmation class because my parents were convinced I was a child of God for so long. It was happening during confirmation, and I was so scared that my pastor was gonna look at it and be like, "What are you doing?" And this was before I knew I was bi, because like a part of me was like, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it, and then I was like, no, stop it, sin.
just accidentally open it up. You just immediately burst into flames.
God, it was so funny though, because I'm just sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I did not understand that porn bots were a thing until very late in life. And I just thought this was some rando trying to send me explicit content. And I was like a scared child, like, what the fuck?
I need an adult.
I need an adult, but I couldn't show my adults because they would get mad at me. And I'd be like, I don't know how this happened.
I know my brother keeps getting like, well, it's a bot, it's a caller, it's like an actual little ass, but it's the same one over and over, and it always asks like, how are you doing? And it just waits for you to make a sound, and it'll be like, that's great. So now it's just, hey, how are you doing? Terrible. That's great.
How are you doing? I want to die. That's great.
We love to hear that.
You keep at it. You keep doing you. It's just fuck. Like, for any person watching this, not understanding, like, you know, that porn bots exist. Don't click the link. Please just don't click the link. Just don't. You will regret it for your entire life. Just don't do it.
Basically, if there's any link ever sent to you that you don't recognize, just do not interact.
Do not interact. Unsubscribe. It was so funny. Just looking back on that, I'm like, that was literally a porn bot. And I just thought it was an actual person.
I remember I was watching a thing. They kept getting like spammed links, and I guess something about how the bot was laid out. It would like there was a whole big like library of random like words it would string together, so it would make every like sentence that tried to interact with somebody a little different. but he sent in responded with some code that basically made it so it would lay out every single possible version of the response. So it was just like, hey, hey, hi, hi, hey, hi, hey, 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 hi, there, there.
Oh.
And it was literally just completely destroyed it, and just like, it was like 400 lines, and it was just, I don't know.
Oh my god, that sounds awful. Oh. Oh my god, that sounds fucking atrocious.
Nothing like a little bit of software gore.
Whoa. No, I'm trying to remember, because I swear to God there was another fucking, like, instance of this happening to me. I cannot for the life of me remember. Wait. Nope, nothing. Damn it. Oh, here, I took the glass. I threw it at you.
Alright.
It's over here.
Alright, thanks. I split it between two, so then we have two furnaces doing the same time. It's a bit faster.
Oh, bro. Big brain time. Look at you having big brain. I didn't even think to even remotely have the idea of to put stuff in the other furnace. I kind of forgot we had another furnace.
Big brain time. I'm stupid, but faster.
Oh god, it's so funny saying like it's big brain time, or it's like something along those lines, or yeet, or anything around like my older coworkers. They have no idea. They look at me like I am speaking another language, and it's so funny because I'll just be like, I'll like do the stupid little like shoosh thing, and they're just looking at me like, what?
I think she's having a stroke.
Yes. No, it's just like I was visiting my family, or my on my birth giver side, this summer. Which, lovely people, by the way. Like, I love that family so much. They are so sweet. They are like the stereotypical sweet Midwestern family. Like, I love them so much. I was doing, like, you know, the stupid little, like, shy finger point thing. I was doing that, and my aunt looks at me and she's like, what does that mean? And I'm just like, oh, it's a reflex at this point. I honestly do not know. It is just a reflex. And
Well, I know I'll be on my computer laughing at something, and my dad will look over and be like, it was like, what are you laughing at? But it's like, I don't know how to explain this to you, because to explain this to you, I'll have to explain like 12 years of internet history, and I don't know if I have the time to go through this with you.
it's like my dad will like, oh my god, I think my dad sent me something a couple years ago, because he was just like, oh hey, you should send this thing to Davin, and he called a meme May, and I was like, oh god.
Oh my god.
And I was like, Dad, it's meme. He's like, what? And I'm like, it's meme. And he's like, that's not how it's spelled. I'm like, yes it is. What have you been looking at, father? And he's just like, it was just like the like, you know, the meme where like the girlfriend always steals the boyfriend's sweater. It was, I'll have to find it and send it to you. It was so funny. Like, my dad got it on point. He found it hilarious, which is surprising because, you know, he's a Gen Xer and it's not a Minion meme.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, well, then again, he's not a white soccer mom, so
yeah.
he is in fact not that, so therefore Minion memes are not funny. Which, anytime that I see like someone like close, like someone in my family post a Minion meme, I have to like physically restrain myself from just like throwing my phone, because it's like, extra exercise, I thought you said extra and it's just like I get like it's like visceral assault. Anytime I see one.
Ow.
It's just Minion memes, like I have been in like Minions I have loathed for years because it's just they're creepy.
They are minions look the way they do literally because it's cheap and easy character design and they can make millions of them.
Exactly.
Then after the first Despicable Me movie, they found out they're more marketable than Gru, so they just became their main thing now.
Exactly. And it like their designs like just upset me. And then, you know, they're used for memes and it's like, okay. And then you dive deeper into like the
Anti-vax minion memes. They exist.
No.
Yes.
No.
They exist.
Oh my god, that's painful.
You ever there's a minion in a hoodie with a red bandana holding a pair of Glocks, and it's something like, you try to vaccinate my kids and this is the only shot you're gonna get.
I think I just felt my soul just leave. The last shred of hope I had for humanity's humor just left me. It's gone. It floated. It just died.
just the sound, just like from the deepest part of your soul, you can hear the sound of the Discord log off noise.
You have to pop up several people are typing. Oh my god.
I like. Oh, also, you know, like in the actual Minions movie, it's explained that minions for some reason have existed as long as life on Earth, and they always serve like the most evil being that's around. But
Oh.
somebody noticed that like during like from like the from like 1900 to like the 1950s or so, they were stuck in a cave in a glacier, and people always wondered what that seemed like a weird part of the movie. Then they realized, because it showed them in the past, they were serving people like Napoleon and stuff.
Oh.
And people realized the reason they were frozen in that ice cave for those few decades was because if they existed during that time, they probably would have been the minions of Hitler.
I was about to ask, did Hitler have minions in that universe? Were
He
there
would
ones?
have. He would have. It's heavily implied that if they weren't stuck in that cave, they probably were, because that's the one time they're not active in history.
Did Stalin have minions?
No, because okay, but here's the thing, because Stalin and Gru were both alive at the same time, but they served Gru anyway, which this apparently means that Gru is more evil than Joseph Stalin.
Oh my fucking god. Hi everyone, for anyone watching
Deep Minion lore.
God, I just...
Oh
my god. No, okay, but he can't be that evil. He tipped the waitress. In the first movie, I remember that. He tipped the waitress. You know what? I can safely say I don't think Joseph Stalin would have tipped the waitress. Do you think Al Qaeda had that? Okay, we gotta stop talking about it. We're just gonna be like, what? For reference, for anyone watching, we got on the topic of anti-vax minion memes because I said how much I hate the minions, as most people do, unless you're a 40-year-old white soccer mom. And then we got on the topic of, hey, the minions serve evil people, but for this period of time they didn't. Here's why. Oh.
It's like, I have seen the depths of hell.
They're full of minions.
Yes.
Satan had to make there are three like hell is split into three thirds. One is for normal sinners, the other one is for the worst sinners, and then the worst tier is fucking minions.
Yeah, and it just, I don't, I just, God, I was just kind of like just vaguely interested because I just really found out these like dumb mini memes to look into, and also there's like these weird like fan made renders, and one of minions, and one of them is of a minion without their like goggles on, and good dear lord, that is the most cursed looking thing I've ever seen.
I have a question, and I feel are there sad boy edits of the minions?
Oh, I don't know,
You know how
but
there's
I
sad boy you missed a spot over here too, by the way. I'm
oh
gonna stand by
oh
it. No, you're good. Because like I don't know. I saw a thing on Instagram because like I was on a total drama kick for a minute, and it was like
mhm.
people made a sad boy edit of Duncan, and they were like, I thought this was an actual thing from this show, but then I remember you can't say bitch on Cartoon Network, but you can. Like, it's kind of funny.
Got, you know, I know we said Duncan, but as a kid who grew up with Thomas the Tank Engine, the first thing that came into my mind, because there's a character in Duncan, and he's a very angry little Scottish narrow gauge engine who's just always angry, and that was the first thing that came to mind, and I was very just like very confused for like a quarter of a second.
No,
I need.
green hair Duncan. I'll send you a picture of him if you do not remember. I'll send you a picture because oh boy. Okay. Fucking. Anyways, my mic pinged. So. This is like for anyone watching. I think I've mentioned this before, but like I'm planning on doing other things. I know I had said like one of our first streams that I was gonna plan on doing Security Breach when it comes out. I have seen the gameplay, and they chase you like Resident Evil monsters, so I will respectfully not be doing this. I don't have the capacity to be able to run away from that. I am not nearly good at survival horror games like that. So,
Oh wait,
huh?
I've seen. Oh yeah, I've seen some of the trailers. I just remembered that now. I honestly, I gotta say it does look pretty interesting. I might have to check that out. I might check that out.
Oh yeah, no, like definitely gonna check it out. I might play it on my own time. I don't think I will be able to do it while on stream and like not die 1,000 times, and that's just not fun for anyone. Um, but fucking they chase you like Resident Evil villains. Like I've seen, because one of the mechanics that I've seen that they were like talking about was how you're a little kid playing this, and you can like hide in Glamrock Freddy's like stomach.
I've seen that. Yeah,
Yeah, but you can't hide there the entire time
you
because
can't.
he needs to charge.
Oh.
And he just like shuts down if you don't charge him fast enough. So and like while you're in his stomach, you are completely immune to the other animatronics trying to kill you because they can't see you. The second that you're out of there, it is free game. And I'm like, I am not nearly good enough to even attempt at doing that. What?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. You got me scared.
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
Oh no, I thought I saw something, but okay, I saw green and I thought there was a
Exploded boy.
there is skeletons though. I'm just gonna avoid that.
I've been shot! Tell my cat I love her. I have been shot viscerally. But no, like I'm so nervous to even like because like I've played FNAF. I think I've played every single game but the 4th and the 5th game, because the 4th game you had to listen to breathing, and I was like, no thank you. That's I respectfully no.
Hard no.
Hard pass on that one. And fucking the 5th one, you were crawling through vents and you had to like it was just it dealt with clowns, and I was like, no thanks. I am solid on that. Cave sounds. Not now. Not not now. But I played the 6th game, and it was so funny because I had not been able to get through, because that had multiple endings. I wasn't able to get past the second night on the first, like on like the normal game mode.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this will be funny to like bring to my friend's house. So I brought it to my friend's house, and they were like hiding behind me the entire time as I'm playing this game, like stone cold, like playing this. And I'm getting up until the 5th night, and I'm like, okay, so I just needed to be surrounded by other people that were more terrified of this than I am, so I could get past this. Neat. And then I died. Like instant karma, instant like consequence.
I got this narrator voice. She did not have this.
She did not have this. But I remember playing it. I think I remember playing FNAF 2 like when it first came out. I was in the school gymnasium because we had like a little bit of like hangout time before next class. And all of my friends one of us had a tablet that had it on there, and we would always play it. And I was getting so close to beating FNAF 2. Like, I was on the 5th night, and it was like, I want to say it was like 4 a.m. And I was doing good on power. I was keeping them away. I was doing great. And then 5 a.m. rolls around, Balloon Bitch gets in my office, and he's just sitting there laughing his stupid little fucking laugh as I'm sitting there frantically trying to flash the flashlight down the hallway. Right as it rolled to 6, Foxy killed me, and I almost threw the tablet. Like, out of fear and anger. Because, like, we were on the bleachers because they had it out. And it just terrified the shit out of me because, you know, his mechanic is he jumps at you from the darkness.
Yeah.
No, thank you. And just... I have a love-hate relationship with that game. Specifically that one. Because it's like, there's like 15 of those fuckers. And I've only watched Markiplier and Jacksepticeye play it. Maybe I think I watched Dawko play it once, and then I of course watched all of MatPat's theories, and I'm going to continue to still do that. But like, the new game's coming out in less than 2 weeks. I'm slightly terrified of like picking the game up and then attempting to play it on my PC and just failing miserably. But at the same time, I kind of want to. Also,
I am conflicted.
conflicted. Other story time. Picture. We should probably go to bed.
That would probably be smart. I was just thinking that.
But picture 2015, height of FNAF 2, and, like, you know, the stereotypical middle school nerd child that I am. It was coming up on my little brother's birthday, and my parents asked him, where do you want to go for your like 6th birthday? The words, I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese came out, and I was watching one of MatPat's videos, and I just froze. I was like, No.
Please don't.
Please don't. I used to have all of my birthday parties, like single digits, at Chuck E. Cheese. I fucking loved that place when I was a kid. I adored it. Like, the place is dirty beyond compare. The
Yeah.
pizza is sketch. It slapped. It was sketch as fuck.
Come to Mechanical Rat Pizza and play. All our food is visibly. All of our locations are visibly dirty, and our mascot is a rat.
Like, I was one of the Chuck E. Cheese kids where he had the snapback cap and the skateboard, and I so badly wanted that fit when I was a kid. I was like, he is the coolest motherfucker on the block. I wanted to be him.
I'm honestly, I have in my entire life, I have never stepped foot in a Chuck E. Cheese.
I mean, it'd probably be super fucking weird for two 21-year-olds to go to Chuck E. Cheese, but like, bro, I'll take you there. We can survey it together. I'll give you the childhood memories that you never had nor probably ever wanted.
just show up there and they ask what they're doing. Just mechanical rat inspector.
Mechanical rat inspector points at rat. Sir, you have an infestation. Call pest control. This is one big fucking rat. But so we go, and I brought one of my friends, who was also really big into it at the time. We were like shitting bricks. We're like, holy fuck, we're going into this with new perspective. This was not oh hey haha happy fun times. This was we're older now. We know what can happen. We know the consequences. So we go in, and like, we're looking at the mechanical band, and I foolishly snapped a picture and tweeted it to Markiplier, thinking he would fucking see it. It was like, look at where we are. Hope we don't get killed. Haha. XD, whatever. And we did a stupid little vlog because I thought it was funny. And then failed to realize until after watching that vlog, the dude in the Chuck E. Cheese mascot was following us the entire time.
That's not disturbing at all.
I'm not kidding. It was me and my friend, two like 14, 15-year-old stupid teenage girls, like nerdy girls, thinking we were hot shit, like, haha, FNAF is big right now, look at us being hot shit, walking up to the animatronics and everything, and like, you know, like jokingly being scared. And then I failed to realize the dude in the Chucky fucking costume was literally following us the entire time. Like, I would see him out of the corner of my eye, but he would always be walking in the opposite direction, so I wouldn't think anything of it. And I'm looking back on it now, I'm like, oh my god, he was following us. Wait. So...
It's like, oh no.
Danger! I'm in danger.
Something is wrong.
Something is very wrong. That was just like something that like I never even like thought of until like very much later in life, and I'm like, interesting. This is slightly concerning. Interesting.
It's him. It's the chunk of cheese.
The chunk of cheese himself. No, we got right up to the mascots too, and we were just like, yo, holy shit. And one of the animatronics is a dog banjo player, I think. I'd have to look it up again. And his mechanic was like, he would like do like different like head nods and everything, and at one point he looked at me, squinted his eyes, and just stared. And I was like, I was just like, homie,
Banjo Dog is judging you for your sins.
Banjo Dog judging hard. I don't even remember his name. What is his name? No, I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Banjo Dog. Band members of Chuck E. Cheese Band. Jasper, the dog. Oh no, it's not a banjo, it's a guitar. He's the banjo player. His name is Jasper. Which, like, kick-ass fucking name. Got no qualms with it. Just, man looked at me like I had just, like, spit on a church ground. And I was like, ah. I was a very, very, very scared child in that moment. I was like, ah.
Do you fear me?
Yes, very much so, sir. Please stop staring at me. Please stop judging me like a priest. I'd rather not. Oh.
Mr. Banjo is judging you for your crimes.
God, it was just so surreal, like, going into it after not going in there for so long. And then, like, seeing the animatronics move, and it's like, someone made a game about killer ones of those. It's interesting. Anyways.
I mean, you want to see something really creepy? There's
Up?
images of, like, the engineers, like, behind the scenes when they were actually, like, working on them, and it's really creepy because they'll have, like, the face mask on, but all of, like, the body will be off, so it's just all the raw mechanics.
No, thank
And
you.
but the pictures are all from, like, the 80s and 90s, and they feel like something out of, like, a horror game, because they're all like this weird yellow tint, because they're not like, they're in the back rooms, which aren't like themed like anything. They're just these like blank white walls.
Oh.
And they're just like, everything's got this weird yellow tint to it, and it's like, ugh.
It's an uncanny valley kind of thing, and it just.
Or I know I was watching the thing I actually managed to find, because originally, because there was Showbiz Pizza Place and Chuck E. Cheese, which Chuck E. Cheese bought out Showbiz.
I remember that.
Yeah, and but this guy, he found some animatronics that were must never been taken, and the place was abandoned.
Oh.
And he found them, and like all the rubber that makes the suits is like falling apart, and it kind of looks like they're all melting.
Oh no, thank you. I respectfully no. That's just yucky.
Just, like you turn this like monkey who's also this gorilla that's the drummer, and his face like shivers.
Oh.
He's got these like rubbery jowl thing going on.
That like that. No, like we were like. I always joked about going to like one of those and just kind of like seeing them, and then my brain immediately is like, you hate anything that looks remotely human. That's not. Why would you ever subject yourself? And it's like, you know what? You're right. I'd rather not. Thanks. And just
you're right, me. That is a bad idea.
It's just like it's like I barely remember like Uncanny Valley is a thing that's just like it's just so like it's so common, but at the same time it's not. And like most people are like, oh, that's gross. That's too human, or that looks way too human. And it's like, yeah, Uncanny Valley. What? And like anytime it's like a super like photorealistic like thing, like if someone made like photorealism of like SpongeBob or something, like I'd immediately just cringe. I'm like, stop, to get that fucking thing away from me, please and thank you. This is not kind. Oh, not the cave sounds. Please stop with the cave sounds. No cave sounds. I'm just here to get coal. Please leave me alone. I remember when FNAF first came out, and I was so confused why this purple bunny thing was on every single one of the people that I watched's profile. And then I watched it, and I literally couldn't sleep for like, sleep okay for like 2 months because my brain was just so convinced that Chico was just gonna pop out from the one very dark corner in my room. I was terrified.
I gotta say, like, I don't know, like, I say something with animatronics. I know with me, it just, just as someone who grew up on a farm, I have a disproportionately large fear of getting like caught up in machinery, and it just keeps going even though you're kind of crammed inside.
Oh yeah.
Because like I understand my parents, they just wanted to make sure that like I didn't go near it just like in case, but they kind of inadvertently gave me this like phobia because I'm sure I told you this story before, but in our barn, one of the pieces of machinery we have is called a roller mill, which the whole idea is it crushes raw corn into something that cows can eat.
Oh yeah.
There's two big steel drums that are ran by a belt to this like 4 horsepower electric motor.
Oof.
But the thing is, if things get jammed in there, the rollers stop turning and the belts start making this screaming noise. And what doesn't help is there's one light in the room. It's all concrete and it's half buried in the ground. And there's nothing, but it's full of it. It looks and feels like a crypt because it's full of spider webs because we never clean in there. And like it's in the darkest corner of the room, and like you'll be running, and all of a sudden you hear a thunk, and then it'll just start like making this screaming noise, and you'll see smoke start coming out of the corner. And young me, and also I know the thing is like mice and raccoons tend to crawl around there. And I'm just like always terrified that I'll start it up and one of them's gonna get caught in there. And like that honestly, it's like if anything kind of like terrified me as a child more than anything, that's probably what it did.
Yeah, no, and I can completely understand why. That's fucking terrifying. Like, I get terrified if I even, like, remotely feel like I hit an animal or something. I hate accidentally hurting an animal. Like, it is, like, I hate it.
Me too. It just, I don't know, the noise and, like, well, because, like, for some reason, my dad thought it prudent to give, like, don't stick your hand in there. Like it's like thanks, I could figure that out. But then he's like, and it's like that thing would like pull your arm straight in. That could pull like skin right off the bone. I was like, well, thank you for putting that image in my head. That's never gonna leave now. Thank you, Dad.
No, my dad. God, what was it? I had this, like two of the biggest things, like biggest fears I had as a kid was of quicksand for some I'm so sorry, I took those away.
Oh no, you're fine. I didn't mean to jump on those anyway. I didn't realize I'd take fall damage from that far.
You're good. But no, I've had, like, quicksand was one of the biggest ones. And I think every kid had, like, an inherent fear of quicksand for some reason. Like, I don't know if that's just me.
For me, it wasn't really quicksand, but I've had to walk around in the back part of our farm. There's a lot of, like, swampy, muddy areas. Yeah. And I'd go off on my own a lot, but then I get stuck.
Oh.
And I'm all on my own. And I mean, I know they'd always, like, even if I was gone for a while, they'd always find me, but I was just always terrified of them not being able to find me out there.
And you just die.
Yeah, like this is my fate now.
Yeah, no, like that's always. I'm gonna turn this music down oh so slightly. How does one audio?
Also, another really kind of like weird, vague thing with my fear of like, I don't know, like machine. Like, I specifically remember like my mom is really into like Dateline and like crime shows and things.
Yeah.
But I remembered like story about like it wasn't even really a crime thing, but this guy like was working this like garbage chute this building or something, and apparently he must have like fell in and got stuck in the dumpster. And then they had this like very like graphically real because he didn't die in there, but the thing is the garbage truck came and
No.
to save space in their main rear dumps, they have a compressor in there. And so yeah, just this like sound of like this like of like struggling hydraulic ram. And you know there's a guy in there. And now like and then like that just I don't know, but the sound of like there's a specific sound like a hydraulics make, and just that sound just makes my skin crawl for some reason.
God,
and just because of that, it's
no.
like it's just like, oh god, is there something in there? Is like something just like slowly being crushed to death? Is it my fault? Like,
oh my god, no. Okay, cause this has been so my parents always were like my parents have always said that I am like super like sensitive to like that kind of stuff. And I can't like there are certain gore that I physically cannot watch without like getting extremely like paranoid. One of the shows that my older brother used to watch all the time was freaking Thousand Ways to Die. Freaked the shit out of me.
Oh god. I know. Okay, so in the very early days when we get internet out here, I would watch YouTube a lot and I'd find these uploads of A Thousand Ways to Die. One of the first ones I ever saw was this one about a guy getting pulled into a wood chipper feet first.
No.
Yeah, and like so that definitely played a big part in it too. Like this is probably a good thing for like a 7-year-old kid to see.
Yeah.
This won't have any long-lasting effects.
Absolutely not. This hope this doesn't emotionally and mentally scar me for the rest of my life. No, the one that got me was this guy got fucking split in half by a fucking semi wheel. And like it showed him in half on the screen. And
I think I might have seen that one, yeah.
11-year-old me was horrified. I was like on the verge of tears because I hate seeing people suffer. Like I hate seeing human agony. It just
I remember that show was part of the reason as a kid car washes scared me.
Wait, was there one with the car wash?
Yes.
Oh
no. Okay, I think there's one. I don't know it. Looking back on it, it's just like the most ridiculous thing ever. But as like a 6-7-year-old, like I remember seeing this one where like guy gets like stuck. He was in there without a car for some reason. I don't know if he like stole something, was running away from the cops or trying to hide, but got like stuck between like the car and the mechanism and got his head jammed into one of the high pressure water jets.
Oh!
And basically had his head blown off from water pressure.
Oh no! No. No, the one of the things that gets me for the longest time I always was so scared to go not like scared per se, but more of very apprehensive and like distrusting of roller coasters because of everything that had happened at like Disneyland and shit.
Oh god, yeah.
Because like the people that would like lose a hat or glasses or a watch on the ride and then would jump the fence to go get them and then their head would just get clean off.
Yeah.
I was horrified of that. Like it just and like how they just do not like Disney does not let you. Can I get demonetized for this?
I don't.
You know what? Because YouTube has videos of that up. You cannot die on Disney property. No one has ever died on Disney property. There. If that sums it up. It just, yeah. Like, there was a girl, I think, that was, like, operating one of the rides, and she got crushed in between, like, the moving doors.
Yeah. Oh, it was like a big rotating stage, is what it was.
Her! And I was horrified. I was like, oh my god. And just, bleh. Like, like, imagine dying in just like I've always said, like I would love to just like if I could choose the way that I would want to die, it would just to be slip into a sleep and just not wake up.
Yeah, same here. I know. I just like just stuff like that. Like I don't know, cause like also something else that definitely like added to like this kind of a similar kind of like fears. Uh, it was this old movie. You ever heard of Maximum Overdrive?
Yes, I remember that. Isn't that where all the technology came to life?
Okay, so it was based off a short story by Stephen King, and the whole idea is there's some kind of weird alien cloud that like comes over Earth, and for some reason, it's not all technology, but anything powered by electricity
Oh, that's so
or
much worse.
anything powered by electricity or diesel engines for some reason
Oh
is
god,
like
that makes
comes
it
to
so
life,
much worse.
and like and I remember watching that on this old ass like VHS, and there's one scene where kid's head gets like I met okay, imagine a steamroller running over a tube of toothpaste.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if we got to put a trigger warning on this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
trigger
This is
warning
this
for
is not
anyone. This is
this is
not.
this whole this whole thing has gone to like childhood trauma territory.
Yeah, like where did your biggest fear stem from? Like
Yeah.
do not if you are squeamish about anything, just I'll have to like mark it or just put a trigger warning on there. Just like there
Yeah.
is talk of like gory shit. If you do
Yeah.
not find that cool, skip or just you can kindly click off and just like I'd have to like mark it. It just
Yeah,
I'm
there's
squeamish about some about this stuff, but like I can handle it. I know there are people that can't handle it, so
oh
I
yeah.
would not want any way to like any way, shape, or form for you guys to get uncomfortable. So just a trigger warning, like
Yeah.
um
Are you at the vacation house yet?
yes, I am.
All right, I was just grabbing more
Okay.
deep slate file stairs. I'm kind of decided.
No,
I've
it
been
looks
wanting to
pretty.
make. I've been wanting to make a proper roof for a while now.
It's beautiful. I
I'm
love it.
sprinting over.
Okay, you're good. I'll survey. Run, Sam! Run! This commentary went from anti-vax minion memes to how 1,000 ways to die fucked with our psyche. Whew.
I like how this is us like at like maximum brain capacity, and this is where it goes.
Oh my god. Well, no, because no, it jumped from anti-vax minion memes and how minion memes are just awful to FNAF and how the new games are coming out to how fucking 1,000 Ways to Die fucked with our psyche. The other big fear that I had was, do you remember the movie Robots?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember the grinding thing that they would like grind old robots into?
Oh yeah, the chop shop.
Yeah, I had a visceral fear of that thing. It was horrifying. Also, I have a thought.
What?
We should probably put a gate up.
That would probably be smart. I just thought of I just didn't even honestly I didn't even think of that, but that would be a really good idea.
You know what? It's okay. When we made this, we were extremely tired. I'm gonna make fences. No, like God, like I'm trying to remember because there's a story that my dad told me a long time ago when I was super little, and what happened. So, um, before my parents or my dad and my birth giver split because they're no
Mm.
longer together, which is a good thing. Uh, at some given point, if I ever feel comfortable, maybe I'll just do a Gen lore stream on my life. It's a lot. But so before my parent or my dad and my birth giver, because I have no contact with my birth giver because she's a horrible human being, and that's a lesson for you kiddos. You do not have to have family does not mean blood. Do not let anyone ever tell you that it does. If a person wronged you in your family, you are not obligated to be family with them.
I know
Um,
what I know.
huh?
Just quick extension that I know. I found one thing because I know people always said like the common phrasing is like blood is thicker than water, but that's actually not the full term. The actual full term is I think it's something like the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which is basically
Oh,
the family. Basically, is like families who you decide, not who specifically birthed you.
yeah, and which is always a fun thing to. It's just always a nice thing to remember. Because if you have had like a shitty home life and like you don't have the best family, it's always it sucks to hear that sometimes. And you know what, I want to be in a position where it's like, no, that's not how it works, and you do not have to call people family if you do not feel comfortable calling them family if they've wronged you. And because like I can tell you right now, I am so much happier to have Sam in my life than I am to have the woman that birthed me. I have more of a relationship with Sam. And like I've said it, I think in like Discord before, but like I'm so happy to have you as a friend. Like you're so awesome, and I just
Oh, me too. Like I honestly, you like you're probably like I'm probably made like just like life thus far so much easier and actually like fun.
aw, you have too. Like it's for reference, everyone. We have not seen each other in 2 years because why? Why are you in our
Don't
house? I'm
it,
being sentimental.
you're
Anyways,
ruining the moment.
for rudely interrupted, um, Sam is one of my closest friends as well as Groovy. I truly have some of the best friends, and I I have said to Sam before, like I love streaming with him. He's super fun to be around. He's super funny, and I just it's so fun to be able to call you my friend still, even though we haven't seen each other in 2 years. Which
I
this
it honestly it does not I say 2 years and it takes my brain a second to like process that fact.
yeah, because we met in 2019 before everything decided to just not happen, and you know the world decided to just collectively take a shit on itself. And but I have very few super close friends, and Sam and Groovy are two of them. And despite chosen family is just as important as real family.
Hmm.
And that is my spiel on that. Regardless, I had a story to tell. So before my birth giver and my dad split, they because my we went to California, I think, to visit my uncle on my dad's side. and we were staying there or something. I have no idea why. I was like 2, but we went to Disney World, and that was my first and only time I've ever been to Disney World, was when I was 2. So I don't remember much of it. But my dad had told me that while we were in line to meet Mickey and Minnie, Pluto came along, and he was just playing with me. I was 2. I didn't know any better. I was like, "Ooh, cool, Pluto. I know who that is." And he just kind of I was in a stroller. He took me, took the stroller, and then just kind of started walking. He did, for reference, he did a really big circle where my parents could still see me. But I just let out an ear-splitting shriek. Because I was like, what? I was very little, so I was like, this person's just taking me. Wait a second. And I just started screeching. And I have a little booklet of the characters that signed my book. And he signed it, and he went, "Thanks for the stroller ride. Sorry I scared you." And I was like, because my dad had told me that a long time ago, and I was just like, "I'm sorry he did that." And then he's like, "Yeah, he just did that." And I was like, "Okay, no concern." He's like, "We saw him. We still were able to see him." But yeah, he just kind of did that. He thought he was just trying to have fun. And I was like, "Oh." Concerning. Anyways. Do you have any fun, childhood stories that were slightly someone should have been a little concerned?
I want to say, I know when I was really young, one of our neighbors they were trying to make an ostrich farm. Or no, it was emus, I think it was. And apparently, and I was in a stroller actually. My mom was going for a walk down a road out in the country, and apparently one of the emus got loose.
Oh
and
no!
Jumped out of the woods, scared my mom, and she just out of reflex, she could let go of the stroller, and then I rolled halfway into a ditch in the side of the road. I don't remember any of this, but that's how I was told it went down.
Oh no! No, because emus are vicious fucking creatures.
Yes.
They are vicious.
I just for some reason, whenever we have a lot of rich neighbors out this way, and every now and then one of them decides they're gonna try this new whatever new weird fad hobby is for rich people.
All right.
And there was farming emus, or one time it was ostriches. It's really weird. I don't know why they.
Better.
Yeah, but apparently one got out, and for some reason, there is
a skeleton in our house. I'm currently trying to hit him with my pick. I got him.
Oh, the door was open. That's probably why. But
anyways.
Yeah, but yeah. It seems like whenever they have some kind of weird exotic animal they're trying to farm, they always get loose, and they always end up on our farm for some reason.
Wonderful.
Like sheep, emus, ostriches. They just end up here.
See, it'll be super fun when they try cassowaries.
Oh.
Which you just don't fuck with cassowaries. You just don't.
Oh god, no.
You do not fuck with those. Yeah, come on, explode. I want you to. Come on, explode. Haha, fucker. Anyways. Haha, bitch.
God, I know because, well, the thing is, my grandma, she had the exact same thing that kept happening. One of their neighbors had donkeys, a pair of them, and they kept getting into her farm, and eventually neighbors were like, you know what? They clearly like your farm better. You can have them. So that's how my grandma ended up with a pair of donkeys.
I love the donkeys are just, much better.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it was. And they always stood in front of the house. Donkeys, I was kind of surprised to learn they're actually pretty smart. Like, they're smarter than horses.
Okay, all right then. You know what?
But
Yeah.
but like, uh, I guess like they knew not to go up up on the road. They didn't have to be fenced in or anything. They would just stand in the lawn and eat grass. What
All
it
right.
one it one would face one would stand facing one direction, one would stand facing the other direction, and they'd stand side by side.
Okay. Some smart fucking donkeys. All right.
But I also actually I found out part of the reason is because I guess because because back in the day people would breed mules, which are half donkey half horse.
Yeah.
I guess kind of the idea with those is that like horses are bigger and stronger, but horses aren't all super bright and have a tendency to get spooked by things very easily because of that. That's why
Yeah.
but donkeys are just super chill because they understand that they understand that you're not going to eat them just because you looked at them kind of funny once.
Which I mean is a nice reflex to have in some situations, and
Yeah, I mean it's one. Yeah, I mean it's a nice reflex. Like if you're living out in the wild where like lions and tigers are a thing. But if you're trying to I just want to plow my field, and you step on a twig, and then it has a full-on mental breakdown because of it.
I too, whenever a twig is stepped on, have a mental breakdown. God, horse me. No,
My
oh.
I know. I just my actually my uh dad actually had one of his ribs broken once
Oh,
because of a horse, because of somebody looked at it funny and he just happened to be on it, and it went nuts and threw him off.
man. That that's just shit luck at that point.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I think God, I'm trying to think cuz uh cuz now you were on the topic of animal encounters. There was a time that I lived by a cemetery where I lived with my parents. Um and I don't know what I was doing. All I know is I was walking in the cemetery and I was just kind of like existing because the
Mhm.
cemetery was just a place that I could just go and like be by myself and not it was a nice little plot of land, and it's gotten to the point where I could pick out specific graves because I knew like where they were in the cemetery, and if someone asked me like, hey, do you know where this person is, it's like, oh yeah, it's up on the hill, or oh, it's over by that tree, because I was in there so much. um and I was walking there one afternoon, and I was doing something, and I looked over into like a specific tree, like shaded spot, and there's this little furry thing on the ground, and I'm like, that's odd. And so I go over to look at it. It's like noon. I had no school, it was noon. And I look at it, and it's a baby bat just
Oh.
on the ground, curled up. And I was like, huh, that's unusual. So I take this tiny little twig that I found, and I gently like poke it, like so gently. It like
Mhm.
lifts its head and it squeaks at me. And I'm like, okay, so it's alive. That's a good thing. I'm gonna go get my dad. So I ran to my house, and I was just like, Dad, 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 Dad. There's a baby bat in the cemetery. Do you have any gloves that I can use to pick it up? And this man, this 50-year-old man, looks me dead in the eye, munching on a Ritz cracker, and just goes, just go use some Kleenexes to pick it up. So I was like, okay. So I ran.
Okie doke.
Okay. I ran to go get them. And I go back to the spot. It's still there. And I picked it up with the Kleenexes. It didn't do anything. It just squeaked at me. Nothing. And I thought it was a good idea to put it in the grass. I realized that was a bad idea right after I saw it try crawling around. I'm like, that is an awful idea. I should not put it in the grass. So I picked it back up, and I just kind of hung out with it for like an hour and a half. It got to the point I did not need the Kleenexes because it genuinely was not going to bite me. I got to just hold it in my hand and pet it, and it didn't do anything.
He is just vibing.
He's just vibing. The bats are so soft. It was like velvet. I was just petting it, and it was just sitting there. It like occasionally looked at me and squeaked, and then it went back to just vibing, and eventually I just put it on the side of a tree, and it just kind of sat there and slept. And I was like, okay. And then I went home. And anytime that I mention that story to any of like friends or like teachers or something, they look at me and they're just like, you what? And I'm like, yeah, it was a little bat. It needed help, so I helped it. And they're just like, it could have bit you and you could have had rabies. It's like, but it didn't. And they're just like, okay. And they just continue on, because I am a person that I will pick up snakes, I'll pick up reptiles, I'll pick up anything. You could probably set a Komodo dragon in front of me, and if I knew it wasn't going to hurt me, I'd pick it up. The second you set an insect in front of me, I am on the other side of the room.
I am very much the same way. I know my mom, on the other hand, she is terrified of bats. Like, one time one got in the house, and the way my dad legitimately thought someone was trying to rob us. But no, it was just a bat flying around the house.
Oh no, that poor bat. Your mom.
Yeah.
Your poor mom.
Yeah, well, she didn't try to fight it. She got down, down on her like hands and knees and like covered her head. It looked like she was doing those like positions from like tornado drills at school.
Oh, your poor mom.
Like like he's not like he's not gonna. He's just very confused.
He is confused. Everything is bright. He does not understand what is going on.
But thankfully our house has quite a few doors and windows, so he just opened those all up, and he eventually found his way out.
Bats are kind of stupid, but like, you know, they're just trying their best.
He is trying.
He is trying. No, oh God, I'm trying to think. There's another at our library, our local library. I sounded like reading Rainbow for a second. Get off. Ha 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 ha. Die. I almost followed him. Perish. But I took my little brother when I was in like the freshman year of high school. I took him to our library in town, and we went to the local it was like a little program where basically a lady brought in all these cool animals and was just like telling us about them.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up like going there, and she brought in, I don't think she brought in a Komodo dragon. I think it was something else. I want to say it was like a giant iguana or something. It was a bigger lizard. No, a water monitor. That's what she brought in. So Big Boy was just walking around flicking his tongue. He was really cool. She brought in kangaroo joeys, wallaby joeys. She brought in some chameleons. She brought in a fennec fox, which I fucking freaked out over because, oh my God, they're adorable. And I would die for all of them. And then the last one that she brought out was this 6-foot-long albino Bernese python.
I've seen those.
His name was Montgomery, and I loved him with my entire being. And my friend, there's an Enderman near me. And that is my cue to leave. Time to go. hold on. I need to find the staircase. I need to find the staircase. The staircase. My friend who was with us at the time, she noped the fuck out of the room. And the room was just dead silent as they're staring at this beautiful banana boy. Because he was albino, but he wasn't fully albino. He was just this big yellow snake, big yellow boy. And the lady asked, everyone's like, okay, who wants to pet him? Complete silence until me and my little brother raised our hands. We're like, we'll pet him. I went to pet his stomach, and he like raised his head to look at me, and he just did a small little tongue flick, and I loved him. And I asked the lady, I was like, how much money do I need to pay you so I can take him home? And she's like, I'm sorry, I can't let you take him home. And I'm like, it's okay, I thought it was worth the try. And I was so sad. He was such a baby, and I loved him so much. He was so cute. And he was just like, I knew full well that if he really wanted to, if he was really, really wanting to, he could probably kill me and ingest me, and I would just die. But like, bro, I did not care. He flicked his tongue at me, he blinked at me, we were friends, and that's all I considered.
Beautiful banana boy.
Like, he just... I've loved snakes and lizards and chameleons since, like, I was super little, so, like, I've always wanted one of my own, but I have an asshole cat that would probably get jealous if I even remotely spent any time with said reptile. He's a little bastard, but I love him.
Yeah, I know my brother, I remember when I was really young, my brother had, I want to say it was a naked mole rat.
Wait, like the one from Kim Possible? That
yes.
little thing?
Yep. His name was Rufus.
I love him. We love Rufus. What a boy.
And then I also remember, God, I know my brother got some fish from Walmart, which, as sadly as many fish do, a lot of them did die, as fish from Walmart tend to do.
Yes.
But all except for one, and that was the algae eater. And that thing lived like to be like 17 years old and huge.
Best boy. He took in all the willpower from his brothers and sisters, and he kept fighting. What a
I don't know. I just remember he's like, there's just him, and then you just hang around, and he just kept growing. He big.
He big boy. Nah, I remember having a fish when I was super young, and she did not last longer than a week. She was a little tiny goldfish, and that was back in the day when people still used like little tiny fish bowls for them. She did not make it for like a week, and I didn't understand what was happening until I heard the toilet flush. Yeah, I was upset. I've realized I am extremely protective over my pets, because I've had that, and I had another super traumatic issue with with one of my animals. It was my first cat, but like I have gotten closure from it, and I will explain it to you off stream if you are all right with that, because it's a bit sad, and it dives into a lot more issues of my childhood that I don't think people want to know yet on stream. There's a root of all I am. It started with childhood trauma. That is all you need to know. That is why I am funny. That is the only reason why I'm funny. My back is killing me. I'm so old. Bro, we're 21.
I know the feeling. I had to, well, my dad works at a propane plant, but he also does the farming stuff on the side, and we have a lot of these small square bales of hay, and he sells them to people by like trailerfuls. But by the time that he gets home, it's dark out, and then he decides we're gonna load them.
Oh.
And our barn has one light that hasn't worked in years.
Oh no.
And hay bales are not very supportive to walk on.
Oh.
It's like, especially with me, because I got messed up foot bones. So I have to wear arches, but they don't fit in my boots.
Oh.
And trying to miss these like spaces between the bales, because you'll take a step and you feel there's hay there, but it's actually a corner, and your foot will just go down all the way because there's at least 4 layers of bales there.
Oh, Sam.
I this is not fun.
This is the opposite of fun. This is
Bro,
unfun.
bro, I am straight up just not having a good time right now.
Bro, I am just not having a good time. Just
But
man.
I don't know, but then like I don't know, because we have all sorts of cats up in the Haymao too, and like they're all super friendly, but that's also kind of part of the problem because you start getting like a stack of bales on the trailer, and you have to kind of like stack them in a proper way to remember how many you have. But they'll just sit there and they want attention, so they'll just sit there and just not move, even as there's bales flying by their head.
Cats
So
are
you gotta be
super
like,
fun.
I know it's like, I know you want attention, please, I love you, but you're gonna get yeeted.
Please
It's like
understand you will be hurt, and I do not want that.
I don't want to look over and see a bale fly by and then you just disappear.
Please understand if you get hurt, you don't get head pats. Understand this.
Please. Because we'd always feed them like when we were milking cows, when we stopped milking cows a couple years ago, but kind of felt bad because so we kept feeding them. Except now their population has kind of exploded, and now they realize that if we go close to the house, we get food. But I do that because I always feed them at the same time, but they keep coming up earlier and earlier. And if I don't give them food right away, they just sit in the middle of the road.
Oh no.
It's like, stop making it difficult, please.
I will get to you, please. Please have mercy. No, I always, when I was younger, I wanted so badly to run, a animal rescue facilitation plant thing. That made so much sense. And I always wanted to do that. And then I realized that's a lot of animals that I cannot take care of. And I'll always try to make sure, I can, help an animal if I can. Because I am a softie, and my brain immediately is like, oh my god, animal hurt, must go help. Because, and it just, I have since realized that it's a very hard thing to do, because sometimes animals are just stupid. Insanely stupid.
I could never do it because if something happens and you can't save it, that would just emotionally destroy me.
Oh my god, no, I feel you. It's awful, because
as of a couple months ago, our family cat has diabetes. Did I tell you about that?
No, you did. Oh wait, hold on, I'm trying to remember. I think you might have told me that.
I might have mentioned it in passing or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know. I mean, she's doing fine, but she got to get she's doing a lot better because we noticed she snuck outside. We generally, we let her outside sometimes every now and then, but generally she's an inside cat.
Yeah.
But then someone left the door open and she snuck out, and we couldn't find her for a solid few hours.
Oh jeez.
And and it was getting dark out, and we have coyotes around here.
Uh-oh.
But thankfully we found her, and I don't know if but she was terrified, huddled under a bush, and the back section of our house used to be a porch back when this house was built in 1910, and there's a it's called a cistern. Basically, it's like a big water tank. Like before they had indoor plumbing,
Okay.
they would divert some water from from the gutters into a big tank underground.
Yeah.
This big concrete tank, and we found her, and she was like halfway in the tank, just hiding, and we couldn't get her out. So we had to
Oh.
like basically tear up part of the cistern just to get her out of there with our skid steer.
Oh.
And we noticed like after that, she just looked super thin. She was all hungry all the time, and we took her to the vet, and sure enough, she has diabetes because it's not 2021 if something completely unexpected doesn't come around and mess up your life even more so.
Yeah. Oh.
But thankfully, she's doing a lot better now that we're doing insulin, which at the very least it's treatable. And as a diabetes haver myself, I know exactly what to do for everything, so
That's
it's made it
good.
a little easier in that regard.
That's good. Well, I'm happy that she's doing a little bit better. I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't imagine that happening to my cat right now because I we're I assume we are both us like super big animal lovers in
Oh, yes,
yeah,
definitely.
and just like that would just emotionally hurt.
Yeah,
And
there's no way I'd be able to take it's like I don't know, but like everyone, because they were kind of like everyone was kind of worried about like if it would like really work or not. Cause like because she is like an older cat. Like we found her mother had abandoned her. We found her in our barn back in like 2009, and we actually had to
oh,
like raise her ourselves. But and like I was like, on the other hand, it's like I understand like she's just an older kid, and sometimes there's only so much you can do. But on the other hand, with the amount of bullshit I've gone through this year, I am in no way emotionally prepared to see that happen.
exactly. No, I get that.
It's like I am no, I refuse.
It's no, because I completely get that. That would just 2021 has been awful. Hopefully 2022 will be better. And it's just oh fuck Enderman. It's by our house. But
Oh,
no, yeah, no, like I can only imagine how that would go.
I just like it's like all I could think of was like no, not this year.
Not this year. Give me 10 more years.
It's like
Just 10.
it's like I will punch God in the face before I let this happen.
Exactly.
I've
No.
had far too much shit going on here. But yeah, I know she's doing a lot better, thankfully, and like I know I'll say, but yeah, I know it's I know because she's yeah like 2019. I know because we actually had to like bottle feed this cat. Like
Oh, so
she
yeah, no,
was
that is a bond from
yeah
birth.
she was like she's tiny. Like we found her like we had no idea where the mom was, and she was just sitting in the haymow.
Aw, poor thing.
Where are
I'm
you at
at the
the
house. Yeah, I'm at the house.
ah?
I farmed for a little bit, and then I was just like hopping and doing some parkour. I don't know, man. We got the thing that we said we were gonna get done. I am simply vibing.
We got that done. Then we got a decent looking roof on the uh, other house, and I've actually been in the process of building a basement.
Ooh, look at you. But no, like back in back in 2020, like tail end of 2020, my dog actually also got diagnosed with diabetes, but she was way too far gone to even like think
Hmm.
about it. And like I am not good with like funerals or like I am very much not good with the passage of death.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah. Um so I went over to my parents' house the day that my parents told me that like it was probably going to be her last day. And I went over there and I spent the entire 3 hours with her, and then I kind of just mentally said in my brain, okay, this is it. And I looked at her and I said, I love you very much. You are the best dog ever. And I mentally, as I left and shut the door, I mentally told myself that was it. She was gone. Because I had class the next morning. And I like, my dad was like, are you going to come to that? And I'm like, Dad, I have started the process of moving on and grieving because I don't live there anymore. And I have never, like, the only pet that I am most likely going to be able to sit through is going to be my cat Scout, which he's a bastard and he's a cockroach, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be. Oh my god, we're not kidding. You did start the basement.
Yes, I did.
He's most likely going to live for a very, very much longer time. But like, I was like, I got the text in the middle of class that she was gone, and they had given her the shot in her bed at home, surrounded by everyone, saying that they loved her, and that she slipped away peacefully. And I sent a message to my fucking teacher at the time. I was like, hey, I'm really sorry if I wasn't like super talkative during class because my dog was just passing away and I was like trying to like move with that. And he was just like, I'm so sorry, are you okay? And I'm like, I will be in time. It's just more of a mental kind of like moving on kind of deal. And no, she's been gone for about a year now, but I know that at least she is not in any more pain, and she's probably most likely trying to chase a squirrel or two and tripping and falling on her face as she usually did. Or attempting to play fetch, and is doing her best. But no, she's a good pupper, and I love her very much. And I think our younger dog knew a lot longer before than any of us did, because he was like, he's super close with her. She was indifferent to him for a long time, but then they got super close, and the first interaction they had with each other was my other dog was a puppy at the time, and he decided, her ear looks chewy, time to bite. And she just nipped his face for a second. That was the start of a wonderful friendship for them. And he would lay by her every night until she left, and he knew. And he's been doing a lot better. My cat's also kind of new. And then I'm just kind of like sitting here like, haha, sad. And then I would just
haha, shit,
pain. And then I would just kind of like, like there are times where like I'll like look on my phone and I'll see a picture of her being her chaotic little shit self, and I'm just like, she's still doing that somewhere. She is still being her chaotic shit little self, and I love that for her specifically. But no, I think I said this to one of my coworkers, because we were talking about something similar about this, and I was just like, if my suffering, or if something that happened to me that wasn't like all too great means that someone else could have like a little bit more time with someone, then you know what, that I'm okay with that. Because like that means you get to have more time with your kitty, and I'm very happy with that, because you deserve time with your kitty. Which I would like to see the pictures of the kitty if you have any.
I will take some. I'm sure I have some around here somewhere.
Sam, do I have your phone number? I don't think I
do. Yeah, I'll check. Okay, so the big thing with me is, until very recently, I had no point to use my phone because we never had reception, but we do now. And the thing is, I'm still have to kind of remember my phone number, even though I've had it since high school, because I've never had to use it until very recently.
I love
And
that.
well, it's also because like all of the phone numbers around like this area, for everyone in my family, my grandpa, my grandma and all them, they're all like exactly this kind of like they're all pretty similar. But then
Um,
there's but then there for some reason mine is completely different. Like all of like other phone numbers are like 574 something something something. Then mine's like 395 or
oh,
something stupid like that. And
oh,
it's like completely different and I can never remember it.
dang.
It's like why you do this?
Why do this? Why do this? No. Nah, I am so awful with like losing shit. I have lost my credit card 3 times now because I lost it again. I have a new
Oh.
one now. I lost my debit card, got a new one, and I'm just like sitting here determined. And I'm like, okay, all right, we're not gonna lose it this time. And I had just memorized the shit, which I'm not obviously gonna say, which I have
Yeah.
to remember myself to not say. I just remembered it, and I'm just like, it's just, and then I lost it, and I was like, God fucking damn it! I always lose shit right when I remember like the number or something. I fucking lose it. I get so pissed with myself because I just have the memory of a fucking goldfish. Ooh, copper! If that didn't fucking seal. Oh. God, this is big brain me, and I'm still absolutely. So fun fact, I found a hole.
Ooh.
And I found more iron. And I found more copper. I'm going to get these things. Ooh, also, off the sad thing for a little bit, because we don't need to talk about all the sad stuff.
Yeah. This stream has just been like all over the board.
Yup. I mean, it wouldn't be our stream if it wasn't. But so as I've been meaning to try and do a Pokemon Shining Pearl Nuzlocke or something. I've been meaning to do it and stuff because I got the remakes. So I think because like I think I've said a couple times, Sam does not know much about my Pokemon. He knows what I have shown him and from like bits and pieces of other friends, if I am correct in this statement.
Yes.
So for anyone that knows, the Sinnoh remakes came out, and Cynthia's the champion. That poses a problem because Cynthia's team was crafted by God himself in an attempt to just... Sorry, no. Her team was crafted by Satan. Actual Satan went, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then he went, I think I went too far. So, I was playing the game and it got to the point where, okay, I had to beat Cynthia. I had beaten the Elite Four, and I was legitimately shaking as I walked into her room to beat her. Her piano music was playing. I was absolutely terrified. I had my team. I was like, this is it. This is going to be my team. I am going to win this. My last team member standing was my Torterra at 13 health. I had to revive my entire team at least 3 different times because she killed them all. I got lucky. And I remembered I wanted to do a Nuzlocke of this. I wouldn't have stood a chance. And for reference, Sam, Torterra is a giant grass ground turtle that is a living tank. Her Garchomp took it down to a third health with one attack. My Torterra was 2 levels above it.
Oh no.
Yes, this thing is a fucking tank. None of its moves were super effective against mine. It's just that powerful. And I managed to beat her. And I actually was just like, holy shit, I won. Cause I've never beaten Cynthia before. And it terrified me, and now my brain's like, okay, I should go start my diamond playthrough, and then I haven't. Because that also sounds like cancer, and I'd rather not. Okay. Time to go sleepy time. Whoa. I jumped on the ladder. You may not rest. Who is in the house? Wait. Oh. Big brain. Watch the second I put my bed down. It's not gonna work. Never mind. I'll... Whew. Okay. Oh, it's 5 o'clock.
Oh, I didn't even... I noticed it seemed like it was getting dark outside. I have a window right next to where my computer is.
Oops. Alright. Sam, do you think we have done a decent amount for this stream?
I think we have.
I'm a little tired. Also, do you want to know what's super fun? So I had to go to a meeting today for my job, and I woke up. What?
Okay. I'm working on a way to get directly down here from our basement, but I need to put a door in.
Wait.
Yeah, there's a hole there.
Done.
I'm going to put a proper roof in here. I just need more of this type of wood because...
Oh, wait. I thought... Oh, shit. I thought I had some. My bad.
I am way too... I am very specific about things, and this has honestly killed me in a few of my own runs just because I need to build a house, but it's all got to be the same wood type because I'm weird about that.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? We could change the trim over here.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay.
I just where did I planted some trees of the... Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, what was it? Oh, but I woke up and I felt oh, hey, look, another fucker got stuck. Explode, dude. Oh, that actually hurt me. Well, not much. Anyways. But I got up and I started feeling super icky, like I usually do. Trigger warning, or just TMI. If anyone is about it, but I vocally just went, I think my period started, and it did, and I was like, man, I hate being right, because then I forgot to take fucking ibuprofen, so I just had to sit through an hour and a half long meeting, just clenching my stomach. I'm like, man, pain, suffering and pain. And then I got home, I drank, I got 2 freaking pain relievers, and I just went and sat down for 3 hours before I texted you to ready to go stream. Okay. Oh, something died over here. What is this stream? This is us at our peak perform. There's a cow stuck. Mr. Cow. Oh. Mr. Cow, please. Come up this way. Come up this way. Do I have wheat? I don't have wheat. Do you want fish? I have fish. Come here. Come here. I don't want you to fall. Come here. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. He's all good.
Whew.
I feel like he's gonna fall again. Okay, nope, he's just going on his way. But like, what has this stream been?
Emotional whiplash.
Yep. Oh, for
We,
context, everyone, we're mostly okay mentally, right?
uh, I mean, it hasn't been too much of a problem, I don't think.
Okay, cool. Neat. Um, so I don't know about you. I'm gonna try to. I'm trapped. I think if it's all good with you, you want to stop the stream here and pick up.
Good with me.
Let me look at my fucking. Did you just run through me? You phased through me. Let me look at my schedule for the next week. Because I know I'm doing something Tuesday, I think. You free the 10th? At
Let
night?
me check. What day does the 10th fall upon?
It's a Friday.
Yeah, I should be free that night. Yeah, because I have classes only on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'm pretty much all the other days I'm pretty much free.
Awesome. Oh yeah. Also, for anyone wondering, I am going back to school this next semester. Yay!
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you know if we're gonna have in-person classes?
It's it from what I've seen, it looks like they're gonna start moving to more in-person classes now. Like it's still like I think some of them still are online, but they're slowly kind of like transferring over.
My God, like I would love to go back to in-person classes, but at the same time, it literally all depends if you, Ben, and Sierra and everyone else are gonna be back
I
to
know
in-person.
it's I know it's like just been insane this year. I know like I know right now I'm only taking 2 courses, but they're just about over. I think this semester, like I'm just about over with both of them,
Oh,
and I I have my schedule worked out for the next semester, but I cannot remember it. I really need to check that.
that's okay. You know what? You enjoy holidays first, and
Yes.
then we deal with that. Um, but yeah. So, also, Sam, if you wanted to, you can still stay in this world, like, and work on this if you wanted to. Oh wait, shit. I don't know if I could, because if I
No,
disconnect,
it's yeah. I think if you disconnect, I mean, it's fine. I don't. I know I gotta. I know. Usually, I know we. Uh, I mean, sometimes our family we go out and grab a bite to eat Fridays. That's like one of the few things we do weekly.
ah, got
Eat
it.
food,
Eat food. Yum.
consume.
All right.
That tunnel. That tunnel. I'm gonna put a torch at the end of that because it looks very ominous.
Oh, there we go.
It doesn't look like a portal to hell.
Yay. Okay, now it looks like you can stare down it and
A
not. Oh,
tunnel to a dirt wall.
that's okay. You know what? That's a lot better. That's a lot better
My
than the portal to hell. Okay.
my my future IRL home is going to have as many underground tunnels as I can afford in it.
Beautiful. Okay. That is
All
it
right.
for this stream, everyone. Sam, thank you for coming on. Groovy never ended up coming back, but I'll we'll do another thing. Also, Sam, I have a question. Would you be up for maybe next time, maybe doing some prop hunt? Because I've been kind of
Ooh,
wanting to play that.
ooh, I would be absolutely up for that.
Fuck yeah! All right, so next stream, if I remember, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in our talk, and I'll see if a couple other people would want to join us. So it's not just two of us. But if in I will put it in to remind myself next stream will be about prop hunt. Words are hard. But yeah, so next stream is about prop hunt. And we're just gonna have some fun times with that.
Gmod shenanigans.
Gmod shenanigans once again. Okay, thank you again, Sam, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And we will see y'all next time. Goodbye.